All right. Hello, welcome. Thank you for jumping on. Hopefully everybody on the Zoom is within their time frame, their GoPro Go MVP time frame, because that's what we're doing this for. So we're just going to show y'all a quick little instructional video on how to accomplish that. I'm going to let my bestie Ashley Best jump on here in a little bit and give y'all some good tips on how to accomplish these goals. But what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to do a screen share and show y'all how to track your GoPro and Go MVP. Just so that way y'all can get on and log in and kind of see how close you are to that goal. So in case, who all on here, real quick, raise a hand. That's all I need is who is on their GoPro Go MVP time frame. Like who is working on those two goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. We got a lot of people on here that's ready to hit that. And in case you don't know, and in case you're like brand new, like yesterday brand new, GoPro Go MVP are two different bonuses. It's the first two bonuses that you hit in this company. And what you do is if you hit GoPro, it's $250 in your pocket. $250. You have to hit that within the first 14 days. And you have 30 days to hit MVP. Once you hit that, that's $500 in your pocket. $750 within your first 30 days if you would accomplish these goals. That's pretty friggin' amazing. And I'll get with Ashley here in a little bit and let her explain how exactly to do that, as far as some good tips and tricks on Facebook on what to post and how to get people excited. But that's it, guys. I mean, to us, like, we wanted to jump in and we wanted to learn it all. We wanted to figure out the comp plan. We wanted to do this and do that. And the people that brought us in said, no, don't even worry about that stuff. We kept asking them about ranks. We kept asking them about commissions, asking them about percentages that we make off of everybody. And they said, stop looking at that. You don't need to do anything but hit GoPro and hit MVP and then duplicate that. If you hit those two bonuses, you work on your people hitting those two bonuses. And that's when you're eventually going to rank up, and you're going to be very successful in this company if you do those things. So those of you that are in here that are saying, I need to learn this, I need to learn this, I need to learn this, I'm asking you as a favor and for your business to forget all of those things. Don't worry about it. All we're going to worry about right now is getting GoPro and getting MVP. And then we're going to duplicate that for your people. So real quick, I'm going to hit screen share. I've got somebody's login right here that has hit their Go Challenge button and is ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to kind of go over exactly what requirements you will need to hit that. So real quick, let me hit share screen. Can everybody see that? Sierra, can I get a thumbs up from you if you see that? Perfect. All right, cool. So let me move my little guy over here, get me out of the way. All right, so who you are. You logged into your back office, we call it back office, cloud, whatever you want to call it, and you hit your rewards tab right here. This is where you're going to keep up with all your bonuses, all your ranks, all your volume. So once you hit rewards, you're going to scroll down kind of the middle of the page, and you're going to have a box here. I'm sorry, I'm going to move this again. You got a box here that says Go Pro Bonus, okay? In order for this box to be unlocked, first off, if you did not hit your Go Challenge button, you have to do that first in order for these to be done. So your Go Challenge button starts. It doesn't start until 14 days after you sign up as a promoter. It starts automatically. You can go in full guns blazing, ready to go. If you're ready to go, you go ahead and hit that button before your first customer or first promoter joins your community. You want to do that so that way your volume will roll up toward these bonuses, okay? So first thing you want to do is you hit your Go Challenge button if you're ready to rock and roll. Second thing you do is you want to go here into your rewards tab and you want to look at GoPro bonuses. So once you look at your GoPro bonus, this gives you an idea of exactly what you need. Okay, so you see all these bars here. Sorry, let Jessica in. I guess I'll let her in. All right. We'll move this thing too. Move it down there on the bottom. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. All right. So we've got GoPro bonus. So your first requirement that you have to have, it shows you exactly what your requirements are, is 50 personal qualifying volume. And what that is your purchases only. Okay? So this is the volume that you create from your purchases, just your personal purchases. It's going to give you a qualification period, shows you have 14 days. For instance, on this one, this lady here has until May 27th to hit this, okay? And it gives you that total there, or that time frame. Your very next requirement is 800 BV, okay? And this is your personal team volume. So team volume is you and anybody in your first 3 levels. So that's you, your mom that you enrolled, your aunt that enrolled under your mom, and your sister that enrolled under your aunt, okay? So that has to equal 800 BV, and BV is bonus volume. Each product has its own volume. I think I've already explained that. So you want to fill this bar up. So if you hover over the bar, it actually gives you the amount of BV that you do have. It's right on the screen.
Oh my gosh.
Get off my screen. Just kidding. Cool. So you actually hover over that bar, and it gives you it actually shows you the BV that you've already accomplished toward that 800. So hover over it. For instance, this one says 215 BV. So she has, what is that, 590 or 85 to go? Yeah, pretty good math. So your very next requirement is you need 2 unique personally enrolled customers, okay? And what unique means is they have to be separate households, okay? So you can't come in with and enroll your mom and enroll your dad. They live in the same household. Those will not count. They have to be completely different households. They have to have 2 different addresses. That's what makes them unique. So you only need 2 of those customers, okay? And it shows here that she's got 1. She just needs 1 more to go. The next requirement is 1,000 TV, which is team volume. I thought this was team volume.
That's personal team.
Oh, personal team volume. I apologize. So this 1,000 TV, which is here, she's got 215, which should match that same number there. And you fill that bar up, and you're good to go. So again, 1,000 is what you need for this. So when you hover over these tools, lets you know what you need to get. And once you get them, they turn green, and that's $250 in your pocket within the first 14 days. Or I think I already did. I think team is the first 3 levels, and personal is you and just you.
Just people who you know.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay. Yeah. She explains this better than I can. She's done this more than I have, obviously.
Yeah. So personal team volume are just your personally enrolled people. Team volume is you,
In your first
you're
3
personally enrolled, and your first 3 levels. So you and your first 3 levels. So it could be all of your personally enrolled people, but let's just say you enroll a promoter and they get a little bit of volume within your GoPro or Go MVP period. You get to use their volume as well to help get you to that 1,000. But 800, absolutely, 100% has to come from people that you personally enrolled. Your volume doesn't count. Your promoters people that come in don't count. It's only the people that come in straight under you.
Yes, ditto what she said. Okay, so once you hit that in your first 14 days, then your next bonus will be the GoPro bonus or the Go MVP bonus, and you have the rest of the 30 days to fill that up. So what you do again is you click on this little drop down button here underneath. And this gives you the same thing. So basically what you do is have to duplicate exactly what you did for the GoPro bonus. So you have to double all of that. Okay. So you have 30 days. You want to do 1,600 of the personal team volume again, which is you and your first personal 3 levels.
Mm-mm.
That's what you just said.
No, personal is just the people you enroll.
Okay. Yeah. What she said. Sorry, guys. And then the 2,000 team volume. And you also have to have 2 more customers. So you need a total of 4 customers in order to hit the Go MVP bonus. And that's $500 in your pocket. And again, it gives you the countdown on how long you have to do that. So anything else you want to add?
No, it's basically exactly the same. You get 800 for your personally enrolled, 1,000 team for GoPro. Do the same thing again, 800 more, 1,000 more, and you get MVP.
So
and 2 more customers, and you get $750 total. So let's say, for instance, you don't hit your GoPro. You didn't get the volume you needed within those first 14 days. That's okay. You can still work towards MVP. So if you miss GoPro, you still have the opportunity to get MVP and get that 500. Right now, we're actually in an MVP reset. So if you are brand new and you ordered an experience pack, or you have enrolled someone with an experience pack,
starting the day
of whenever it was,
13th, I believe.
I can't remember.
May 13th.
We'll go back and look. But you will get, instead of, if you hit MVP, instead of 500, you're actually going to get an extra 500. So you're going to get $1,000 total if you can hit MVP by
the 21st
Sunday.
Yeah.
But you had to have either purchased an experience pack yourself or had someone enroll in an experience pack. So we won't go too deep into detail on that. If you are, if you're thinking you might hit it and you want to message us privately after, we can kind of go over that a little bit further, but I don't want to confuse everybody. But right now, you guys are all brand new, so focus on GoPro, okay? Once you hit your GoPro, focus on MVP. That's all you need to worry about. And then after that, you need to worry about any promoters that you bring in. You want to help them do the same thing. Get them on this Zoom explaining GoPro, Go MVP. So hopefully you guys all understand what we were talking about. I don't even know how many people are on here. If you have questions, you can unmute and ask, or you can ask in the chat. Can you bring it up where we can see?
I'm working on it.
Okay, I see there's a few questions in the chat, so let me look at them really quick before we move on. John said, Stephen, you're doing amazing.
Thank you, John.
Love you, John.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, how much volume do you get per order, like if someone orders a 30-day can? There's actually a cheat sheet in your cloud. I don't even know what it's called.
I think it's called customer buying guide.
Yeah, buying guide or something. So go check that out, and it tells you exactly what BV you get from each product. But just for an example, your question was for the 133 can, you would get 100 BV. So the dollar amount is always going to be more than the BV that you're going to get.
Right.
Okay, so go check out that that graphic, and it'll tell you exactly. Now, also remember, if we're having a sale, the BV is discounted, and at the bottom of the flyer that they send out, it'll tell you what the discount is on the BV. So you have to account for that, like especially if you're trying to hit GoPro or Go MVP, you're not going to get that full value. You're not going to get that full BV per sale like you normally would, which is okay, because when we have a sale, normally we sell a whole lot more than we normally would. So it usually evens out in the long run, but you just don't want to have a number of customers buying cans in your mind that you need for GoPro or Go MVP, and then think, well, I got my 10 customers or whatever. Why did I not hit GoPro? Well, it was because it was during a sale. But if you'll do what Stephen said, and I mean, I'm talking, when I was hitting GoPro and Go MVP, I logged in like every hour and went to those little boxes and hit those little arrows and hovered over my little stripes to see exactly what I had. So it's super easy to keep up with, because the computer does all the work for you. All you have to do is click on those boxes.
And just remember too, if you don't hit GoPro, you still have the opportunity to hit MVP.
Yeah, don't
just
give
because
up.
you don't hit GoPro doesn't mean that you're done with those bonuses. Like, you still need to work. And it says my internet is unstable, so I'm going to give it just a second. Everybody good? Everybody hear me? Thumbs up if you can. Cool. So like I was saying, like if you don't hit – no, I'm not.
Oh, just kidding.
If you don't hit GoPro, you can still hit MVP. So don't give up. Just because you get to that point to where it's like, oh no, I didn't do GoPro, I'm not going to be able to get MVP. Like, don't think that way. Still work your business, still share the opportunity with everybody, and you can get MVP still. So that's still $500.
And let's just say, for instance, if you completely don't hit GoPro and Go MVP, don't feel like a big fat loser. It's totally fine. We have people all the time that maybe they just weren't completely dedicated. Maybe they had something come up and they weren't able to devote the time to their business, or for whatever reason they didn't hit GoPro and Go MVP. Don't stress out about it. You can still have a super successful business without hitting GoPro and Go MVP, and prove it. Just in the 6 months that we've been here, they've done several MVP resets, which gets you another opportunity to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the most important part because it's the beginning stages. It's going to get your business off to an amazing start. If you get 2,000 BV in your first 30 days, that means you've got a good bit of customers, possibly some promoters under you. Like you are ready, you're serious, you're ready to get your business rolling. So on top of getting your 750, you're going to get your regular commissions off your customers, and you're going to be pumped up and excited. Like, I don't know what other job out there that you can make this kind of money in your first 30 days. I mean, there's just not a job out there like this. So I say take full advantage of this. Go head first, dive in, get crazy. Did you talk about hitting your Go Challenge button when?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess now, since we've talked about, how to keep up with it and all that kind of stuff, I'm sure you guys are like, okay, well, what do we do?
How do we do it?
How do we do it? So, Ashley, if you don't mind, we're going to let Ashley Best. She is freaking amazing.
She's okay.
She's okay. Yeah, follow her on Facebook. She's just awesome, and she has some great tips on some things that you guys can do to help actually hit these goals. So, Ash, take it away.
Everything she said is true. I'm freaking amazing. Just kidding. Okay, so the best advice I can give when you first get started and you feel like, I've never done this before, I don't have any experience, I'm scared, what do I do? Stay plugged in. So life's going to happen. You're going to get busy. A lot of you have kids, you have a full-time job. Stuff just happens, right? But if you stay plugged in, you stay connected to us, it will be so much easier to hit all of your goals. So every Monday through Friday, we have a huddle call at noon Eastern time, and Saturday it's 11:15 Eastern time. The huddle call is like 20 to 30 minutes typically. It is so exciting. It's full of great tips. Some of the top promoters are going to be on there just sharing what they're doing to work their business, what's working for them. I always get really fired up when I listen to the huddle calls. They're recorded for 24 hours, so if you can't make it on that time, go back and listen to it. So it's recorded from the time that one ends until the next one. So just try to go back and listen to it. Pop your headphones in and take a walk, or, listen while you're cooking dinner, whatever you can do, but listen to those huddle calls. They're super important. Also, we have a Prove It Facebook page. It is an incredible tool. You have probably all already seen our Welcome to Prove It video, which tells you how to stay plugged in. But the Prove It Facebook page always has amazing updates. They have videos from our doctors. Doctors do, like I said, live videos. You can go there and ask questions. You can invite your customers to listen in. Updates are going to be on there, exciting contests, all the latest news. So it's a great page to stay up to date with. And watch your app. So I know sometimes the app can be a little crazy, and Prove It is working on getting us a new app that's not going to have issues. But for now, our app updates us with everything in our business. And if we have a sale, and I guarantee you'll never know when the sale's coming, and they'll literally plug it in at midnight when everybody's asleep. So just watch your app at all times. It has exciting updates and everything you need to know. And then watch Team Legend. We're going to post anything that you guys need to know about. We're going to post Zooms if we have a special call, if Prove It's having a call, if we're going to do a team contest, a challenge, if we want, just to share something with you guys, we're going to put it out there. So, you don't have to stay on there all day long, but a few times a day, get on there and just scroll and see what's going on. You can see new people hitting new ranks and hitting their MVP, and we can just celebrate one another. So it's a great way for all of us to stay connected. Okay, so you're first getting started. How do you get the word out, right? How do you tell everybody what you're doing? A grand opening mixer is a great idea, in my opinion, and it's something that we started doing with our people. So plan a mixer. Don't worry about who's coming, okay? You just set the date and set the time within your first week. Have it at your house, your grandma's house, the park, your church, a restaurant, where you feel comfortable. Set the date, set the time, and then personally reach out and invite people. And make your event page on Facebook public, because if it's private, people can't see it unless they're invited. So make it public and personally reach out to all your friends and family and say, oh my gosh, girl, I thought about you. You've got to come try keto. I'm going to have some samples for free. Get with your upline and we'll help you plan it, okay? Let's just do that, though. Grand opening mixer, welcome to the party, see what I've got going on, get with your upline, and we'll work it out with you. A great way to advertise is Facebook. So I know a lot of people think, well, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to have a lot of advertisements. I don't want to change who I am. I'm a real person. But we don't want you to. We don't want you to sell. We want you to share. So a great way to share is just giving your testimony. Why did you try keto? Okay. Why did you join Prove It? What were you looking for in your life? Share that with people. Be vulnerable and be a real person. So maybe they see something in you that they think, oh my gosh, I felt just like Ashley. I wasn't sleeping at night. I was exhausted. I just wasn't in a very good mood. I just didn't have a lot of mental focus. I had mom brain, whatever you've got going on, share that with people. Don't post a book, just a few lines. Keep it fun and exciting and upbeat, and just let people know, hey, I have this to offer. I'm a real person. Reach out to me. Let's do this together. I don't ever recommend making a post that says I have keto, who wants it? No one's going to want it because that's not exciting. I'm literally bored to tears. And number two, no one knows what keto is when you say that. They're like, I don't know what she's talking about. Like, she got hacked. What the heck is she talking about? So let people know, and people are going to watch you at first. So I know you're thinking you've done this for a week, right? You've made 10 or 12 posts. No one's commented. You want to quit. You want to die, right? People are watching you. In the very beginning, they're watching to see, is Ashley serious? Is she legit? Like, is she going to quit? There's no way this really works. So if you keep plugging and you keep plugging and you keep putting that word out there and you keep putting it in their ear, one day they're going to maybe wake up tomorrow and have the worst sleep of their life. And you posted, you had the best sleep of your life. That's that one post that they needed to see. And they're going to reach out to you and they're going to be like, okay, if Sydney's using this and she's loving it and she's sleeping like a rock, I've got to try it too. So don't forget about Facebook. Like, it's going to be your lifeline. It's free advertisement, but don't forget you're also a real person. So we get really excited and we post prove it, prove it, prove it, prove it all the time. But if you do that all the time, people are going to tune you out. So don't forget to be a mom. Don't forget to be a sister. Don't forget to be someone in your community. So post real life stuff, about vacation, whatever. Just for every prove it post, try to make a real life post. Okay. So you don't lose your identity and don't scare people off. Something else. A lot of you did not come from another business. You've never done this before. You just love the product and you wanted to share it, right? So you don't probably have the following. That's okay. But to be really successful in this business, you need to up your network. So I'm not saying get on Facebook and add a bunch of random people from Russia, but get on your Facebook and look through your friends list and who do you have that's mutual friends with people that don't look sketchy and scary, right? So every day try to add around 20 new people to your Facebook until you're maxed out. Because if you have anywhere from 500 to 2,000 friends, I mean, you're looking at less than 100 people total that see your Facebook post at all, And after a while, they're going to tune that out. So constantly be up in your network, meeting new people. Ask your friends for referrals. Ask your family for referrals. Ask your customer for referrals. And when you first get started, you should already have a list of people that you're closest with that you want to private message or text or call and reach out and say, oh my gosh, Steven, I found the best thing in the world. I thought about you as soon as I tried this. You have to freaking try. I have a trial for you. It's $30, whatever you want to say. Reach out to the people you're closest to. And Michael Rutherford always says this, reach out to the 5 people that you want to live the longest. I think that's hilarious. But I mean, it's true. Reach out to the people that you care the most about and share this with them. Because let's be honest, we have something that everybody needs. They just don't know about it yet. So don't be afraid to do that. That's not salesy. That's not sales pitchy. That's you genuinely being concerned about them and wanting them to find something amazing. And you've got it, right? Okay, so reach out to your friends and family. Ask them to send you people, right? They're going to try it. They're going to love it. Ask them for referrals. Your customers are going to be your promoters, okay? So most people do not get into this business for the business. They loved keto, and then they saw, okay, well, I can share this, so I'll get my product for free. Okay, well, maybe I can make $500 in my first month. Well, then maybe I can make a car bonus, So your customers always need to hear about the opportunity. So something that I do that works really well is whenever I follow up with my customers, I add a little thing at the end that says, if you're ever interested in hearing more information about the income opportunity, making some extra money to pay off some bills, whatever, let me know. I would love to chat with you or something like that. 9 times out of 10, they'll say, sure, why not? So when that happens, this is when third-party validation comes into play. What the heck is third-party validation? That is you and this person that you're talking to that wants more information about keto, or they want more information about the opportunity. You're going to put them in a group message with your enroller. If your enroller is brand new like you, just go up to the next person, okay? I don't suggest adding 20 people to a message. It's overwhelming. People get confused and they freak out and think that you're in a cult and they're going to run and hide. So just do your enroller and then your enroller's enroller if your enroller's new, okay? So just kind of move up the chain. If you're not for sure who that is, reach out and ask us so we can help. But what that does, it takes the pressure off of you. You don't have to be the expert. And your customer sees, okay, I thought about being a promoter, and if Ashley doesn't know all the answers, then I don't have to know all the answers. So maybe I can really do this. Maybe I have a real shot at this, right? It also shows that, okay, not only does Ashley feel like this, but so does Steven. It just validates what Ashley's already said and shows, okay, one other person feels the same way, and it makes that person really excited. I promise you, third-party validation works. It doesn't mean you're crazy and you don't know what you're talking about. It just is another way to do a relay race, hand it off and let someone else help you build your business. It works, I promise. Try it, it works. Share your testimony, like I said earlier. Don't feel like that your testimony is not going to be a big deal. Like for me, I didn't need to lose weight. I didn't really need to, but I wanted to feel better. So my testimony is not going to be some crazy before and after picture. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, I thought I heard something. Okay, my testimony is not going to be a huge before and after picture. So a lot of times people think, well, you don't have a testimony. Well, I do. I'm way more focused now. I sleep like a rock every night. I'm in a better mood. Things that used to set me off instantly don't bother me near as bad now. I'm not craving junk food all the time. I've lost a few inches in my waist and my thighs, and I see that stuff. I just feel better. I have more energy that lasts me all day long. I don't feel crazy. So that's a testimony, guys. You don't have to have lost 50 pounds on keto to have a testimony. Whatever your story is, be proud of it and share it, because you never know when someone else is looking for that same thing. Something that I find that people are really looking for is energy. Yeah, people want to lose weight and they want to feel better, but people are tired. They're exhausted. So energy is a huge keyword, okay? So just think about that. Another thing you could do is post a picture of you with your keto. If you don't have a blender bottle yet, just do your keto packet. Make a cute picture. It doesn't always have to be a crazy, gorgeous selfie every single day with Jessica Craig. But just post a picture of yourself and just a short and sweet little post, how amazing you're feeling that day, or guess what's in my blender bottle, or I slept like a rock, ask me why. Just little things like that, something to get people's attention. But just be excited. Just think about what you're putting out there. What did you need to see that made you take the plunge? I'm so thankful that I gave keto a chance, and what I saw first was that campfire video. That is golden. When people say, what's keto? What do I tell them? That campfire video. Show them that freaking campfire video. Be so proud of that. And ask people, like Sierra is so good about this. She says to people all the time, if I send you a video, will you watch it and let me know what you think about it? Who's going to say no to that? If they're your friend, they're going to say yes. So that video is an amazing tool. I don't recommend putting it on your Facebook. I recommend reaching out to people individually and sending them the video and saying, check this out. Let me know what you think. I love your feedback. Something like that. But there's no science behind what we do. We're just genuinely really pumped up. We're really excited about what keto has done for us, for our whole team, for our families, for people that we love and care about. And we just know it's our responsibility to share this. Okay. We're not professionals. We don't know anything more than you know, other than we're going to freaking do this. Like, we're going to do this. That's all it is. And we want to help you. So just reach out to us. Anytime you need something, feel free to reach out, and if you have a good tip that you've used the past 2 or 3 days, please share that with us. We're always looking for new tips to share with people.
Good job. Thank you for all of your knowledge. All of it.
You're so knowledgeable.
So knowledgeable.
There's a lot.
All right. So I see where Valerie had asked a question about the campfire video and where does she find it. So once you get your referral code set up, and if you have not done that yet, that is one thing that we need you to get going as soon as possible. And I can show you real quick on the screen share if y'all give me just a second. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Ashley, thumbs up if you see it. Cool. Thank you. So if you go up to your name once you get logged in, so in this instance, I'm under Jennifer Newman's account. And if you go to settings, and then you go to referrer code, this is where you type in your referrer code. And you can change that at any time. Once you join the community, they give you some generic referral code, but you'll just go in there and you change that. So once you do that, if you go to home, and you kind of scroll down here to the left side, there's a share box right here. Okay, what this is going to do is it's going to give you all of the websites that Pruvit has given you for your tools ready to go. So you've got 5 different websites here to choose from. So the Experience Keto website is where your campfire video is at. So once you click it, and as you can tell, it shows your referrer code first.experienceketo.com. Okay, so your campfire video is your referrer code.experienceketo.com. And what you can actually do is you can click on this little, looks like 2 little paper icon here, and it's actually copies it to your clipboard. So that way you can just copy that and send it to whoever you need to send it to. This is probably the best one, in my opinion, and I believe Jessica's agreeing with me here, just because it shows your campfire video. It gives your customers options to request a 5-day experience. So once they request a 5-day experience, Pruvit sends you an email with their email information and says, hey, so-and-so wants to try a 5-day experience, hook them up. And I literally think it says hook them up. So then all you do is you send them your PayPal link. They order it from you. You ship it to them. There's a potential customer, potential promoter. Shows campfire video, gives a 5-day request. Also, there is a shop now button on there where they can be directed to your keto site. So that way people can actually go on there and shop. They can look at prices. They can look at all the different flavors that we've got. They can review the product. They can do whatever they want. And then there's also a join as promoter button at the very, very bottom that they can actually join as a promoter. So in my opinion, the Experience Keto site is the best one to send just because it has all 4 of those options on there. But there are other websites. The Drink Your Sample video is what we send to people if once we send them either a 5-day request or they order from our website, we like to send them that Drink Your Sample. And it's just a quick little video with Rob DeBoer just talking about how to drink it, like what to expect and all those things. Keto Innate Challenge, that's the new website. I'm not 100% sure. We haven't really gone through that a lot because we're still in the beta testing of the Keto Innate. Pruvit Now website is, it basically takes them to the main Pruvit website, but it has that join as promoter button up top. Again, that's in your Experience Keto website. And Shop Keto, again, is just to where they can shop. So this is where you find your campfire video. If you log in, again, you go to your referral code, you get it set up, and then it gives you your referral code.experienceketo.com. So that took a long time.
No, it did.
Sorry.
I felt like that was a really long time for that.
Well, I hope somebody actually gained something from that.
Does anybody want to unmute and ask me questions? Okay, I see someone said, do you have a good tip on following up with people that are initially interested but haven't ordered yet? Just create conversations. So, after you send them the campfire video, I always follow up with them and just say, hey, did you get a chance to watch that? What did you like about it? Or what did you think? Did you understand it? Different stuff like that, and just go back and forth with them, and then say, check out my website. I would love for you to get started. Pruvit has an amazing money back guarantee, so I recommend going ahead and ordering a 30-day supply to get started. And then if they're going to come back, if they're truly interested, they're going to come back at you and either say, sure, I'm going to go order, or that's too expensive. I don't think I can afford that right now. I always, if someone says I can't afford it, I don't just say, okay, well, let me know when you have the money. Don't ever say that. Explain to them that it's around $5 or $6 a day. I tell them my personal experience. I used to use 9,000 products a day for energy, appetite control, pre and post workout, protein shakes, meal replacement shakes, something for sleep. I was literally using everything you can even think of. So I tell them that I don't use anything now but keto. I'm not hungry, so I don't eat very much, in comparison to what I used to eat. So I'm saving a ton of money with food. You won't feel like you need sodas and all that crap anymore. You won't be stopping by the gas station to grab stuff. You won't be going to the vending machines at work. You're going to save money. Okay, so I know it's $5 or $6 a day, and that seems like an investment, but trust me, you're actually going to save money. So once you have that conversation with them, if they're still not on board, tell them that we have a 15-day option, like a 15-pack. If they still can't do that, then you go down to the 5-day. I never recommend that you start out with the 5-day because you don't know. you don't know what people are going to do. I was so excited about the campfire video. Like, I was just like, give me an experience pack. I'll buy everything you've got. I was just so fired up about it. But if you go into it with, hey, I have a 5-day trial available, would you like to try it? Of course they're going to try the 5-day trial. You know what I mean? Because you offered it to them. So when you're in your GoPro Go MVP time frame and you're on a time crunch, like you've got to get those orders in by a certain amount of time. You want to start at the top and work your way down to the trial. So hopefully that answered your question. If anybody wants to unmute, just click unmute and you can speak up and ask a question or type it in the chat. We don't want to rush you guys off, but we also don't want to keep you on here forever.
I'm having trouble actually getting people to interact with my posts, and I leave open-ended questions and stuff like that, but I'm still, no one is interested a lot of times.
So here's a couple suggestions. More than likely, a lot of people aren't seeing your posts. So go check out your friend count. If you have less than 3,000 friends, you're probably not going to build a huge business on Facebook. So extend your network. Every single day, work on adding 20 or 30 people. Go through your suggested friends list. If you even think you might know them, add them. You know, don't, like Ashley said, don't add a bunch of weirdos, but if they're from your town and they went to the same school as you, or
20 or more mutual friends or something, that's usually a good number.
Just don't get crazy, because if you add too many in one day, then Facebook flags you and they'll lock down your account. But add a bunch, you got to add a bunch of people. And then besides adding them, like, Facebook is smart. They're not going to show you people's stuff that they don't think you're interested in or that you're not interacting with.
So they've actually got an algorithm, and there's some scientific crap behind all this, but
totally not scientific.
I mean, it basically is. Anyway. So what they do is they take all of your likes and all your comments and all your shares, and they add weight to those. So if the more weight that you give somebody, the more likely they're going to start seeing your posts. So does that make sense? So if you see a lot of people that you think that this would benefit, you think that's going to be great for a potential promoter, you need to start liking, commenting, and sharing a lot more of their stuff. So that way Facebook will interact you two together a lot more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, even private message. Like, I'll be private messaging someone that I haven't talked to in 100 years, and then all of a sudden they'll start showing up on my Facebook feed. Yeah, because Facebook knows what you're doing. I mean, I can Google something, and then it'll start popping up on my Facebook. Yeah, so they
kind of creepy.
Yeah, they know what you're doing, who you're talking to, the kinds of things that you're interested in. So just reach out to other people, and it doesn't have to be about keto. Like, if you see somebody posting pictures of their vacation, be like, oh, wow, that looks like so much fun. Where did you guys go? I would love to go there. Or your kid's cute. Or I love your shirt. Or, I just go through there and comment on, I just comment on random people's stuff all the time, so that I'm not just interacting with Prove It people. We love to support each other and comment on each other's posts, but for every Prove It promoter's post that you comment on, you need to go through there and find a random person and interact with them, or no one is going to see your stuff but Prove It people.
Absolutely.
One more thing, guys, the voice recorder on your phone, when it works, it's life-changing, and I recommend that you use that. People can feel your excitement, your passion. It just comes across so much better than just a text. So use that recorder. Number one, it's going to save your thumbs, because I don't know if you know this, but after a while your thumbs are going to fall off from texting so much. So use the voice recorder. It's amazing.
Someone said they signed up yesterday and they don't know what to do for their first post. My favorite thing is just a simple question is, like, who on here has ever been in ketosis, or who knows what ketosis is, or what do you know about ketones? Just like a general question about that, and then you're going to get so much response. People are going to say, yes, I know what it is, or no, I have no idea what you're talking about, or yeah, it's super dangerous. My aunt almost died. She's in the hospital. Like, there'll be so many different things, and it'll just be a ton of people that you can interact with and say, the main thing is, do you mind if I send you a short video? I found something amazing that can put you into ketosis. Because people who truly know what it is, they know that it's really, really hard to get into nutritionally, but they know how awesome it is. So they're the ones that are going to be interested right off the bat. But either way, you're going to get a lot of interaction on your post. And then the people who say it's dangerous, we have a little thing that explains that it's not the same as ketoacidosis, which is is a dangerous thing that happens to diabetics, but that's not ketosis. People just get it confused.
Would you recommend vague booking like on your first post?
Like what?
Maybe like just a shaker bottle with a thing of Max in it and say, this drink is amazing. Y'all need to try it.
Yeah,
or
or like, oh my gosh, I just cleaned my entire house. I haven't had this much energy in years. Or, here it is 9 o'clock and I'm folding clothes instead of laying in the recliner. Different stuff like that. And then say, ask me, or, thank God for my magic drink or my magic powder.
Don't even mention
whatever.
the product. Don't even mention the company's name. Like vague book as much as possible.
Yeah, never just, oh my gosh, I see so many times people will come in as new promoters and they will jump on there and they will say, everybody check this out. I've found a great product. Check out my website.
And then they post a link to their website.
Don't do that,
we don't
y'all.
recommend you doing that.
Yeah, don't do that. I would never post your website in a link at all.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to take the people who comment and create conversation with them, private message them, develop relationships, because that's what this is all about, not a transaction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You post your link, people are going to click on it, they're going to look at it, and they're going to keep moving.
Yeah, they're going to see how much it costs, and they're going to be like, ugh.
And also
Never mind that.
another cool tip is like if people are interacting on your vague post, on your vague book, make sure every comment you write messaged you, or I just sent you a message. Hey, look at your PM, do whatever. People are getting on there and be like, hey, I want to know about this. Tell me about it too. Like it's that, intrigues everybody.
And then a couple more things. Make sure you're posting at the right time, because, you want to do one in the morning, one in the afternoon, like lunchtime, and then one at nighttime if you want to do a few a day. But if you're posting several Prove It posts a day, you also have to post a lot of real life posts.
Right.
So things about your kids, things about your job. What are you doing on the weekends? Like, how does your hair look today? Like just dumb stuff. I love to ask questions because that gets so many people posted on my status. I will just ask a question that I really don't even care about. Half the time I don't even go through there and read the replies, but I'm just trying to get interaction on my Facebook. So what's your favorite Netflix series? If anybody's looking for something to ask, that is the best one. I mean, everyone has an opinion on a Netflix series. You'll get 100 comments in like 10 minutes. It's crazy.
And ask your customers to post for you. Like even if you think, business is kind of slow or you just got started and you're trying to get new people from other areas, ask your customers to post a picture of them with their keto and say, a couple lines about just whatever they're feeling so far, how incredible they feel, and tag you in it. Literally short and sweet. You're going to have so many people want information.
And people will do that without even asking, and it is like the best thing in the world when someone posts on your wall and says, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so glad I found keto. I feel amazing. Just different stuff like that. But that's kind of validation to other people like, oh, okay, maybe this stuff really does work. And Jessica's not an idiot.
Yeah, anytime that happens, do like a screenshot of that and use that as a post. Even
like private messages, you can block out someone's name as long as it doesn't have a medical claim in it.
Right.
Those are great to post on Facebook, to let people know. And then, of course, number one are before and after pictures. If you have your own personal one, that's awesome. If you have a customer who's posted one, that's awesome. But we're all on the same team. So 9 times out of 10, any pictures that we share, we know who it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
There every once in a while one will creep in that we don't know where it comes from. It just recently happened. But usually they come from someone from our team. And so we can post their picture. We can tag them in the comments. That's the best thing to do. I wouldn't tag them in the picture because that may link some of your friends to buying from someone else. But post their picture. Check out my friend Amy. Doesn't she look amazing? This is crazy, whatever. And then in the comments, tag Amy and say, Amy, I'm so proud of you. You are freaking killing it, or whatever you want to say. And then people who look at your picture and comment on it are going to see that Amy's a real person. She was tagged in this comment. You know what I mean? This is not fake. This is the real deal. So that really helps a ton. Someone asked a question. Oh, sorry, Ash, go ahead.
One more thing. This is literally a deal breaker for your business. Follow up. You're going to get busy. You're going to get crazy. Time's going to get away from you. If you do not follow up with your customers, most of the time they won't come back unless they're just like head over heels obsessed. because they'll throw that 5-day trial in their purse. They'll throw it in the cabinet. Maybe they don't try it at all. Maybe they tried one pack, hated the flavor, so they don't try it again. And, and you all of a sudden remember 2 months down the road, I didn't follow up with, Sheila. And then you reach out to her and she's like, oh, I hated that. I threw it away, So make it a rule of thumb. I don't care how you do it. If you keep a notebook, you want to write it down. A lot of people do their PayPal invoicing, and they keep up with them like that. If you want to get all crazy and do it on Excel, which I'm not at all organized enough to do that, but if you are, that's amazing. I love you. But come up with this system. Yeah, I just like to highlight random things. I literally buy these all the time just so I can write with them. I don't write anything that matters. And I sure as heck don't highlight anything important.
Yeah,
It's her pretend microphone.
Listen. What?
Take your microphone. Love you.
Somebody had a question.
Can I request a move to another team?
Yes, please, go away. It says, hey, the promoters that had already hit their MVP period, did they have to buy an experience pack as well?
That are already in their MVP period. So,
okay,
yes.
that was me. Can I, sorry. She messaged me. She had a promoter come up under her. She signed up with Experience Pack last night. She's still in her MVP period right now. So that counts, right? And if she hits it before the 21st, she'll get 1,000, correct?
She enrolled someone last night with an Experience Pack.
Or did she purchase an experience pack?
She enrolled a promoter last night with an Experience Pack.
So the volume after that purchase is what counts for the reset. So let's just say she already had 1,000 and then someone enrolled with an Experience Pack last night. The volume for the reset doesn't start until after that girl enrolled with her Experience Pack. Right. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay, so she'll need to get 2,000 more.
Yes.
So that's
after the purchase of the Experience Pack.
Yeah, the purchase of the Experience Pack is like your ticket. It opens up saying, hey, I'm ready for this reset, basically.
Okay, I was wanting to make sure I explain that to her correct. And another question is, she just asked me also, if she gives somebody $100 for a promoter pack as a coupon, how much BV will that count as on a family pack?
You can't give coupons for
promoter packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
For promoter packs. She
Okay.
can always PayPal them $100 if she feels like that's going to help her business. I mean, that would be, one way to do it.
Yeah, we've done that before, like giving actual cash rebates for people who buy promoter packs, but you can't give promo bucks for that.
Okay, thank
But
you.
if you was to use a coupon, anybody that just sends it to their customer, it's dollar for dollar, basically. So if you send $25 coupon to somebody to use toward their purchase, it's going to take away 25 BV.
Okay. Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Sorry,
we
guys.
don't want to keep y'all in here yet. This was a little bit longer than normal. Sorry. But anyway, we're super excited for y'all. This is an amazing opportunity. I hope you guys just take it and run with it. And we are totally here to support you 1,000,000,000,000%. We're so freaking fired up. We can't even see straight. So I hope every single one of you hit MVP. If you do hit your MVP, send me a message. If you hit it, send me a message. If you're on the Zoom, you're listening to me, send me a message when you hit your MVP, and I'm going to send you something special, just an extra little something.
Yeah.
Okay?
So what we're going to do is...
Can I message you?
No, not you.
Not you. We're going to do a screenshot of like everybody that's on this message or on this Zoom right now, so that way we can verify that you was on this Zoom. We're going to call you out. But yeah, let's do this, guys. Go out and work the business.
Right now?
Huh? Yeah, I can. How many's on there? 41. We got a lot of phone numbers, so sorry.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. We'll just trust
guys.
you. If you send me a message and say you were on the Zoom and you hit your MVP,
yeah,
but just don't spread the word.
You're there.
It's just for y'all because y'all are amazing and we're on the Zoom. So
major question.
Oh God, hang on. Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Send me a message.
Stupid. Okay, love y'all. Hope you have an amazing night. Go.
Love you guys.